Hi there, I'm so pleased to be speaking with you today. I'm Dr. Karen Philbrick, the Executive Director of the Mineta Transportation Institute at San Jose State University. The research we will be delving into in this video was conducted through the Mineta Consortium for Transportation Mobility. Led by MTI, we conduct research, education, workforce development, and technology transfer activities to improve the mobility of people and goods. An important part of MTI's efforts is ensuring the safety of our nation's transit systems and the individuals and communities who use them. Unfortunately, surface transportation, such as passenger trains, freight trains, buses, and highway and railway infrastructure, have proved to be important targets for terrorists and other criminals. The research highlighted here today, entitled, "Is the Transit Industry Prepared for the Cyber Revolution? Policy Recommendations to Enhance Surface Transit Cyber Preparedness," has been led by MTI research associate Scott Belcher and a team of top-level researchers. Scott specializes in transportation technology, cybersecurity, communications, smart cities, and the environment. This report has proven critical in expanding our understanding of the readiness of the public transit agencies to identify, protect from, detect, respond to, and ultimately recover from cybersecurity vulnerabilities and threats. MTI understands the cybersecurity issues and will continue to devote the time, energy, and resources necessary to face this threat and ensure the safety of our nation through policy, regulations, standards, and other tangible efforts. Now let us turn to Scott's recent testimony delivered to the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee in November of 2021.
Our bottom line takeaway was that most transit operators have a lot of work to do to elevate their understanding of and preparedness for cyber-related risks to their operations, their data, and their business infrastructure. Our report concludes that for many transit agencies, internal resources for cybersecurity are scarce, and even among those agencies that have resources and that are aware, acquiring these resources are a long and laborious activity. The MTI study was followed by additional research that culminated in a recent study entitled "Aligning the Transit Industry and Their Vendors in the Face of Cyber Risk." This study examines how the transit industry can leverage their relationships with their vendors to enhance their cybersecurity posture. In response to the increasing cybersecurity threat landscape, as well as advocacy and outreach by organizations like MTI, APTA, and other trade associations, more help is on the way. The Transportation Security Administration is establishing basic cybersecurity protocols for all critical infrastructure, including pipeline and rail. TSA is also highly recommending that all surface transportation organizations adopt these basic requirements. And finally, Metrolink in Moline, Illinois, with the help of an FTA grant, has developed a cyber assessment tool for small to mid-sized transit agencies. Jeff Nelson, the Metrolink CEO, and the 2022 APTA chairman will now tell us how the MTI research has influenced his cybersecurity leadership.
As APTA chair and a transit CEO, I've seen firsthand how the collaboration between researchers and the transit professionals can produce great ideas and best practices that benefit riders and their communities. Transit-specific cyber-resilient assessment and training tools are needed to understand and manage cyber risk and meet operational challenges. That's why our partnership with the Federal Transit Administration, the Mineta Transportation Institute, and the private sector is critically important in developing a cybersecurity toolkit. Together, the transit industry and our partners can educate, prevent, and mitigate future cyber attacks. The increase in remote work and automation have exposed new vulnerabilities, and criminals have leveraged those weaknesses. Cybersecurity threats have increased, and this increased risk is having major impact on the public sector, affecting communities and transit agencies' planning and security posture. Agencies should have a dedicated team managing cybersecurity and implementing employee cybersecurity training. Training should be your number one priority. Your workforce is the best and most important defense against cyber attacks.